Alright, welcome back everybody to the Unreal Engine third person shooter zombie whatever everything tutorial series. We are getting along quite nicely. Inventory basic functions set up. Like, we're gonna do a lot of cleanup in the end to make it look a lot nicer, but I just want to get basic functionality in there before we make it look a little better. So yeah, we're getting somewhere. Today I thought we're gonna set up the huge lag. No, working. So we got the guns going. We can pick up the guns. We have the equipment to pick up as usual. And what we are gonna be setting up now, I guess, is when we do the ADS. It's looking alright. When we do the ADS, we want to have a reticle. So that's the first thing. We need a reticle. We probably should zoom out a little bit. Actually, we're quite close. So we need a reticle, and we need some muzzle flashes. Is it actually going to the middle of the screen? Yeah, I just need to. Yeah, as I said, you have to fix your maybe a little bit like that. You have to set it up for your own, the way you like it yourself. Sorry, I could have done this between videos, but I didn't. So bear with me. We're gonna do the reticle and maybe some sound effects, and you can see the rifle isn't really aligned to the hand either. There's lots of stuff. We also need to do the aim blend space, but let's start by setting up a reticle. And maybe some VFX. So in the HUD, we've got this E to pick up. For now, we're gonna make this look nicer, but just add an image, call it reticle image. We're gonna make this look nicer, don't worry. Actually, just do text reticle and just do a dot maybe. Don't I have anything else? Okay, let's do like this. We're gonna do a classic one. Did I set? Sorry, I need Swedish keyboard. That's gonna be our reticle for now. Actually, do it not bold. Light. That's our reticle, and we are gonna anchor it to the middle and try to set it to the middle, because the line trace should go to the middle, as long as it's size to content. There we go. There's a reticle. Let's see how that looks. Pam. Bear with me, we are just doing the functionality. So it's not really... I'm not sure if it's the... maybe that's why they are doing... Because I said this before, right? No, shoot. Where is shoot? Maybe that's why people are doing from the camera. Let's see. Yep, okay. There you go. That answers our question that we gave ourselves in another video. So for the trace to actually hit in the middle of the screen, we need to go from the camera. So we're gonna figure this out some other way. I guess we can do a light trace. Before we shoot, we can do a line trace from here and only shoot if the line trace doesn't hit anything. So there's that option. So we can do that. So that's working, nice. So we only want to see that reticle when we're actually aiming. So from here, get actually, because we already have a reference to our HUD from earlier, and we need to get reticle. What did we call it? We need to make this a variable. Compile, save everything, get reticle. There we go. So when we aim, set visibility to true, and when we aren't aiming, we set it to hidden. And by default, it should be hidden. There we go. So what might happen? No, it's good. So you can see that when we aim, we get the reticle. We still need to figure out a way to solve this. Yeah, we'll do that later. So we got the reticle. That's step one. In our player character, when we shoot, we need an event for this. So we have our replicated functions, right? So we need to spawn some sound and some VFX. So we're gonna make another custom event called server spawn fx server spawn fx, and we're gonna do another one. So this is actually gonna be a multicast because we don't need clients connecting later to know that this happened, because it's just a flare. FX are just quick stuff, so multicasts are fine for them. Call MC spawn FX from the server event. Here, spawn emitter at location, not attached, at location. And let's drag the templates through. Don't forget to make the first one is run on server, second one is multicast. We need to run the location through. Scale is fine, rest is fine. So when we shoot, go to your shooting function. We are gonna do server spawn fx. And we have several weapon meshes. So we need to get current weapon. We need to break the hit result. I'm gonna, no, not the hit result. Context sensitive. Break as item details. We need to, from the item type, switch. So depending if it's secondary or main weapon. If it is a main weapon, we're gonna grab the main weapon. If it is a secondary weapon, we're gonna grab the secondary weapon, the meshes of them. And now we're gonna get socket location. So what this is, it gives us the location of a socket on a certain mesh. So we need to go into our guns. We have the rifle. Ooh, how do I do this in Unreal? Ah, look, socket manager. Create socket. We're gonna call this muzzle. So the effect will be spawned where this muzzle is. So remember the name. It needs to be spelled exactly the same. We're gonna do it on the gun as well. I should get a nicer gun. Socket manager, add socket, muzzle. Bring it to the muzzle. There we go. And the socket location will be the muzzle. Ba-dam! So what we should do, and what we will do later, is probably add. We need the sound, and we need a particle effect for each specific weapon, because they're probably not gonna sound the same, and they're probably not gonna have the same kind of muzzle. But for now, I'm just gonna actually spawn VFX. We also need to add here play sound at location. We're gonna drag the sound in as well. The location will be the same, and sound. So this event will now pass both a sound and a particle. Also, if you're not doing a particle, you can do a Niagara system. Then you do spawn system at location. If you do Niagara. So for now, I'm just gonna, what I did was I got the Twin Blast character from the marketplace. He's free, so go ahead and grab it. He has a folder for just FX. So we're gonna get some particles. We're gonna get probably a muzzle somewhere, primary maybe. Hit muzzle flash. Here we go. Yeah, so that's a muzzle flash, as good as any. Let's use this one. The emitter will be the muzzle flash. I have some sounds, but I'm just gonna, let's just start by seeing if it's actually working. Oh. So much lag on my computer now for some reason. It's new, it shouldn't lag. It's because I have so much things in the background. I probably have Dota or something still on. Okay, yeah, so something's crazy. What are you doing? That's low. That's very low. Okay, that's better. So yeah, if you're on a slower computer, don't have too many tabs open, because all of these tabs are counted as 3D viewports, so they actually do take a lot of processing power, so it's gonna be quicker when you just close stuff down. Not sure if that's the issue in this case, but anyway. Seems to be running better. We have the rifle. And you can see now that it's actually it's going towards my character, which is the wrong way. So we need to get the socket, and we are gonna 180. Why don't I snap it? Yeah, that's fine. Actually, no, it's not. There we go, 180, perfect. Can you see my mouse? Yeah. That did not work. Yeah, it did, yeah. Is it going the world location? No? Need to bring up my other. Just need to see how it looks. Okay, yeah, it actually, it looks good. You can see it, right? So that's fine, yeah. Looking all right. It's a little bit sci-fi, so, but it's fine for now. It's free, so just go ahead and grab that if you like it. And also we have some sound, I believe. Let me just, I need to listen to this one. Pistol. Oh. And what we should do here is we should go to our items, to our gun, and we're gonna do a sound cue. Call it SC gunshot. Open that one up, and then we're gonna go back to the audios, and we're gonna get these, drag them in. Can you hear me? Yeah. And so basically what a sound cue does, if you don't know, is that it can play several of the instead of just playing one specific sound that can get repetitive. Now we have a bunch of sounds, so we can do from them, we can do a random node and just bam, and just drag them all in. So what will happen now is if we instead play this sound cue, it will play a random, I have no idea how loud I'm talking with these on. So now it will play a random random sound instead. So when we shoot, yep. So when we do this server spawn fx SC gunshot, and let's see how that looks. Or how that sounds. Lovely. Maybe it's super loud for you guys. Sorry about that in that case. It is quite loud for me as well. So I probably should have warned you about that before I started playing a bunch of sounds. I can see it goes up to the red one. So obviously what you can do is if we go to this one, we can lower the volume 0.3. So you have volume multipliers over here. And that should be fine. Better. So, yeah, we can now shoot. So that's nice. So what we should probably do is I'm gonna remove this. In the weapon details, oh, let's say this. We are gonna add a new variable. This variable will be called muzzle flash. It will be a particle system, and then we will do a new one called fire sound, shoot sound, which will be a sound cue. So, and remember, when we change any of those, we need to compile all of the master items and all of the everything, and sometimes this actually breaks the references, so let's hope it didn't. Hope they fixed that in Unreal Engine 5. Now we can go into the rifle. And it's still here, so that's good. Now we can go into the rifle and muzzle flash. We can get this twin blast item rifle, and for the sound we can get this gunshot. Item rifle. There we go. So what we can do now here is, instead of setting them hard-coded like this, we can obviously break the details of the weapon, and we can now bring our muzzle flash and our sound. And it should still work. And it does. All right, cool. We are getting somewhere. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know in the comments if there's any question and something is weird. And yeah, also if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It makes me happy and also lets the channel grow. Anyway, see you in the next one. Bye.